TRB, Home Science. Thank you for your replies. It means a lot. So yeah, moving forward. Uh, as you know, we are giving our classes, paid classes for PGTRB. So if you want, you can enroll it for that too. So today we'll start with a very interesting topic of consumer information and protection. So in this topic, we'll see um, what are the consumer issues and how we can educate the consumers and what are the laws like act related to that. And in this, there will be many interesting topics very awareness giving topics, which may give you a lot of, you may get very interested to know about that. So moving forward, I hope everybody is ready. So, what is consumer goods? The first thing is, what is a consumer goods? Okay, so they are the product that people buy for day-to-day uses, or we can say they are the items that they consume in a daily basis, like basic things, food, water, clothing, shelter, etc. You know, these are the basic needs we say that individual needs. So these are the consumer goods that we are using, yeah, or utilizing it in our lives, and it helps to have a smoothing lifestyle. So these are the consumer goods. Okay. Now the thing is, what is the difference between customer and the consumer? So yeah, till now we used to think that customer and consumer is the same thing, but no, actually customer is a different thing and consumer is a different thing. So when we talk about customer, customer is the one who is purchasing the goods. Goods, food, shelter, water, whatever it is. So he's the one who is purchasing it, whereas consumer is the one who is using it. Like when we go to buy some vegetables in the market, so the individual who is selling it, he's not using that thing, like he's not cooking those veggies and making curry for himself. No, he's selling it. We are the one who is buying it and then consuming it. Okay, so we are the consumers. I hope I'm making myself very clear. Okay, then the second thing is customer, their ability to resell. So customer can purchase the goods and is able to resell it. Okay, like I have told you that we are going to a vegetable market, and the vegetable tender is the one who is selling it is a customer. That's a weird thing to understand. But we are the one who is purchasing it and consuming it. So we are the consumer. So in this case, consumers are unable to resell any product or service. Okay. Then we have need for purchase. So customers need to purchase a product or service in order to use it. Whereas when we talk about consumer, the purchasing a product or service is not essential. Okay. Okay, let me give you a different example. Like my mother has bought some body lotion for herself. She has bought it from the shop. Okay. And now when she bring that product to the home, I'm the one who is using it. So I am the consumer, whereas my mother was a customer. Simple. Okay. Then the motive of buying is either for resale or for consumption. Okay. Now my mother has bought that body lotion. She may sell it to someone else, like someone in our relative, like I have buy this, I didn't like this body lotion, so do you want to use it? So I can, like, you can pay me the amount it has on it. So yeah, that's the, like, she is able to resell that product. Then the motive of buying is only for the consumption. So when we talk about customer, their motive is just to consume, like just to use that product. So when the other individual will buy that product from a mother, that person is going to use it. Like he's going to apply that body lotion and he will be very happy about it. Then there is payment necessary. So customer must pay by the must be paid by the customer. Okay, the payment will be paid by the customer, whereas may for the consumer, it may or may not be paid. Okay, like I was the one who was using the body lotion, so I didn't pay her for that. Okay, so I just used it. So I'm the consumer here. Then the target group for the customer will be individual or a company. But when we talk about consumer, the target group will be individual, family, or a group. Okay, so three examples I have quoted in between. Were you able to understand that? Do you need me to repeat anything? Or should I move forward? Yes, no, anything? Okay. We'll start with the consumer rights, which is a very important topic to understand for the purpose of our exam, in which we talk about eight consumer rights. Okay. So the first one is very important. Like first four are very important. I'm sorry, this is a glitch. So consider it the right to be informed. So the four will be right to safety, right to choose, right to hurt, and right to be informed. When we talk about right to safety, here, consumer should have a right to be protected against the good and services that if it some of the product can be hazardous to his health or even his life. For example, a product like electrical appliance must meet the safety standard to prevent any accident. It is a main concern. What if the product just blast? Okay, we have heard such kind of a cases like a mobile phone when the individual was talking in the phone and the phone battery was blast. So these are the this if that person sue the company, he may get a benefit for that, or even the company will pay all the treatment fees and everything. So that's our right to safety, and we should be aware about it. Then we have right to choose. So here, consumers should have freedom to choose from a range of product and services at a competitive price. Okay, so we have, even we when we go to a market, when we have to buy a small product like a day-to-day product, we can say as body lotion. That's the easiest example I can say. So we explore many brands. Uh, I'm not gonna take out any brand over here, but yeah, we explore between many brands, like which one will be better, whose fragrance is better, or how much the lotion is gonna last. Okay, so everything we just categorize into it, and then we take a final decision. So yeah, we all have a right to choose, and we just compare product to one another, and we choose the best one we like, or the on the basis of our budget and on the basis of our preference. Okay, some people will like the fragrance, some will know it is very strong. Okay, so yeah, but I guess we all want a body lotion which lasts for 24 hours. That's the important part. Body lotion, deodorant, we make a smart choice with that too. So the third one is right to be heard. Her consumer have the right to express their opinions, complaints, and concerns about the product and services. Okay, so company should have mechanism through which they can listen about the people, like the issues we as a customer are facing. So yeah, our feedbacks. So we are the one who should talk about it, like this product is not good, this is not up to the mark, or I'm not satisfied with the product, or this is harming me, or in any way. So we have a right to say it. If you'll see, in every product we buy, each and every product we buy, there is a customer number at the back of it. You all must have seen that, right? So for what it is for, if you have any discomfort with the product, you can just reach to them. So that's our right to be heard there. That is the reason why we have this customer number, because there is a law. Like if an individual have an issue, then he'll call you like how to use this product, and I'm getting rashes and potatoes things. So yeah. Then we have fourth one, right to be informed. So when we talk about right to be informed, it provides with accurate information about the product and services, including their price, quality, ingredients, and potential risk. Okay. For example, food products must have they have a clear labeling. Even a bar of chocolate, it has a clear labeling in there, like the nutrition information, nutrition it includes, the amount of fat, the amount of sugar it has. Okay, everything is mentioned there. And at the end, you must, I don't know, you people read such kind of things. Like, I'm very curious about such things, like what is written behind the wrappers, and the people, what the company is trying to tell us. Okay, so just try to read that. Any chips, chocolate, any food, packed food, if you have, just read the labels at the back. Okay, so there they have, if the individual have such kind of allergies, it should not be consumed by that individual. As in, some people have allergy with nuts. Okay, any kind of nuts. So there it will be mentioned, like it consume nuts, so it cannot be it has nuts in it, so it should not be consumed by an individual who is allergic to it. Okay, or people who take gluten-free diet, who have celiac disease, so they opt for gluten-free. Gluten is I'm going on another track though. Gluten is a protein present in wheat. Okay, so if someone is suffering from a celiac disease, he'll not eat a food which has gluten in it. So in such kind of a product, it is mentioned at the back. It should not be consumed by the individual who has a allergy to gluten or something like that. Okay, it will be mentioned at the back. So if they will not inform the individual, the people can sue them. Like, how you didn't mention in the package, and now you are sick and you have to pay us. So that's our right to be informed. These were the four major, like, basic rights. So the thing is, if they are gonna ask you tell the basic rights of consumer, then you have to choose these four. Okay. Other than, if they are giving you a choose the right of consumer, and then you can just go with the other four also. Okay, so the fifth one is right to healthy environment. So here, consumer have the right to live and work in a healthy environment that does not possess a threat on their own well-being. Okay, this includes access to safe and clear water, air, and land. Okay, so there are, like, basically for industry, it is very important. Like, it should not harm the guests. If they are using any gas, it should not harm the individual's well-being. And what can be the impact on that? It can work as a slow poison or anything. They have to take a major safety. They have to follow the major safety rules to ensure the safety of their employees. Okay, so there will be rules written there, like if there is some area where you should not enter without a mask, like face mask, then there will be like, you have to wear all this and put the mask, and then you have to enter in the place. So this is the right to healthy environment. You have the basic right that the environment should be healthy for individuals, should not harm others, it should not kill others. So this is our consumer right, not basic. Okay, so this one was a fifth one. Then we have right to redress, where consumer have a right to seek compensation or resolution when they receive defective product or unsatisfied by the service. Okay, this could involve repair, replacement, refund, or to pay, company should pay for the damage of the other person. Okay, so these are the basic, like, if the product have any issue in that, the company should address that. So let me put a good example. When we buy a water geyser, so it has a warranty period. If there will be any damage till 2 years or 3 years, then it should be replaced by the company. And if there will be any if the product has any defect or anything, we have to not pay for that. Okay, so the company will change that particular product. So if it is in a warranty period, so that's our right to redress. Then we have right to consumer education. So consumers should have educate knowledge and skill necessary to make informed decision about the product and services. So governments and organizations provide educational resources to help consumer understand the right and responsibilities. Okay, so there are things you must remember it, there was an ad uh, when I was growing up. I guess I was in 8th, 9th class, there was an advertisement that used to come on the television about the consumer education. Guess you people may get to the point what I am trying to quote here. Then there is right to basic needs. So this one, the last one, where consumer have a right to access essential goods and services such as food, clothing, shelter, healthcare, education, sanitation. So government and organizations works to ensure these basic needs are met for all individuals. Okay, there is a policy, uh, what we call it, a Swachh Bharat. I guess for on that basis, there was many public toilets and toilets in the slum areas were built just for the to fulfill the basic needs of an individual. So this is it for the consumer rights. So just remember, just giving you a quick briefer. Just remember the four basic rights are the first four: right to safety, right to choose, right to hurt, right to be informed. Then other four are not the basic rights, but are the consumer rights. Okay. So when the question is asking you about the four basic rights of consumer or basic rights of the consumer, then you will go for the first four one. When it is asking you consumer rights, list all the consumer rights, then you'll choose all six of them. Okay, sorry, eight of them from the question which was mentioned in the question paper. So you have to identify these eight. Okay, I hope I have made myself clear. If there is any doubt, do leave a message in the chat. I'll see it at the end of the class. So here are some common consumer problems. The first one is product defects. We all have gone through it, when we go for the online shopping. So some of the product are defective, which we receive it. So this is a consumer problem, common consumer problem. Then we call then we call to customer service, like your product is damaged, I want to replace it or refund it or exchange it, anything, right? Then we have poor customer services. There are many places where we face this. When we try to contact customer care service, we are basically on hold for a very, very longer period of time. Then the other person is not responding or giving proper resolution to a problem. This was now in a big organizations, this issue has been, I will say 90% it has been resolved as there are surveys after the call is cut, they ask you that did I was helpful or not in such kind of a questions. So they are actually planning for giving a good customer service. Then the third one is billing errors. Yeah, we all go through our bills when we go to restaurants, like these are the things we have actually eaten or not, or there is something extra additional dishes we are getting, like we have not eaten it, but in the bill we have it. So yeah, there can be billing error. That is a customer problem, and it's our responsibility to recheck that. Okay. Then there is misleading advertisement. There are many misleading advertisement. There are many examples that I can quote. But the good one is there was a energy drink, and it states that it gives you wings. Okay, that the tagline of the advertisement was it gives you wings. Okay. The individual, it is a funny thing actually. The individual actually sued the company for that after drinking this energy drink, I have not got wings. So this is you're giving a misleading advertisement, you're giving a misleading information, and I'll not pay for that. I'm not having wings after drinking your energy drink. So it's waste. Then they have changed their advertisement. So I hope you understood which advertisement I'm talking about. Then there is privacy concerns. So yeah, in many websites we go, our privacy is leaked, like they are reading all the background things. So there is privacy concern. So even in the WhatsApp also they have given that before starting a new chat that it gives the chat is encrypted. That's our privacy concern. Then there is difficulty in refund and returns. Obviously, I'll say in the online shopping, the return and refund, if the customer service is responding in a proper way, then return and refund is quite easy. But when talk about the window shopping, it's tough to return some product. It's a new mess that we go through after the shopping if you want to return something. That's a consumer problem. Then we have unsolicited marketing, we all get spam mails. No, back-to-back mails in our Gmail. Okay, so yeah, that's the unsolidated market. Then we have hidden fees, like the MRP is written something else. Then there is this person of this percentage of this. Then there is that is what we call about hidden fees. So it says that the fees should be like should be in a way that this is it. You should not mislead the customer, as in like no, this was written, but you have to pay 20 rupees extra because this is this and this service is provided by us and something like that. So yeah, that's a common customer problem. Then we have quality issues. The product is promising something and giving something else, so that's the quality issue. Then we have contract disputes. That's a basic thing. Contract disputes, like something you have signed and then they are making you do something else. So yeah, that's the contract disputes. Okay. I hope I have made myself clear with the common consumer problems. Moving forward to consumer buying process. So these are the steps which is actually very important. They may ask you to arrange it in the sequence. So the first one is recognizing of need. If you need to buy something, then you just recognize like I need a water bottle, you know. Then you'll go for an information search, or search as in which are the brands which are good with the water bottles and what they're providing. And then you'll see like in 3 4 companies you'll compare that, you know. Even in Amazon we have the comparison chart, you know, when we shop for things it gives the option to compare it with the other product. So that's our information search. Then we evaluate for the alternatives, as in, is there anything which we can buy in less price? Okay, we evaluate of the alternatives. Like in this shop, it is for that price. In that shop, it is for that price. We'll evaluate between them, and then we make a purchase decision. Like, no, I want to buy this from the particular shop or particular site. Then after that, when we will get the product in our hand, we'll use it and we'll see the post purchase evaluation, like the product has reached its standard, what you have searched, like it is up to the mark of it or not. So that's our post purchase evaluation. Okay, remember it in a sequence form, and like a story I have told you, just like that. Like I need something, then I'll compare it, then I'll see where I'm getting in a lesser price, then we'll purchase, and then I'll use it and we'll see like was it good or not. Okay, then we have 4 P's of market, very important, as in 4 P's. As first one is product, then we have price, then we have promotion, and then we have last one is place. Okay, so these are 4 P's. So when we talk about product, it is referred to tangible goods or intangible service uh, that a company offers to meet the customer's need. It includes like quality, variety, design, brand name, very important, then the features and the packaging. Okay. Then when we talk about price, this is the amount of money customer must pay to acquire the product or service. Okay. So in this, pricing strategies are considered, such as the cost of the product, competitors' price, very important. Okay, uh, precise value by the customer and pricing objectives. So we will see like what discounts we can give and payment method. You know, there are many. When we go for to buy a mobile phone, then we search like on this credit card, it is giving us this much of discount. You know, we see such kind of a things. So this is the price we talked about. Then we have place. So this refer to how the product or service reaches the customer. It involves decisions about distribution channels like direct sales or retail or online, and then logistic, warehouse, and inventory management. to ensure that products are available where and when customer want them. Okay, so yeah, advertisement should be proper. Okay, the sale promotion should be good. Okay, public relations is very important. Like you need to have a good relationship. You need to manage the standard that you have set or you have advertised. Like these are the things that the product is promising, and it should be up to the mark. Then we have promotion. It is a activity that communicates the value of the product or service to a target market. So it includes advertisement, the advertisement, sell, public relation, okay, sell promotions, which we talk about. Okay, then direct marketing, okay. Then the channel is the way you're promoting your product. So that's the reason why the companies usually hire actors and actresses to promote their product, because they know the population, like common people are influenced by them. So they choose people like a face of the product. Like, no, there was no, that heroine. So yeah, I will use this product. That's the thing. Okay. So these were the 4 Ps. Okay. Then we have types of market structure. Very important topic. The first one is perfect competition. Then we have monopolistic competition. Then we have oligopoly and monopoly. We'll understand these types one by one. So the first one is perfect competition. So in this theoretical market structure in which there are no monopolies, like everybody is selling everything. When we go to the to buy fruits and vegetable, we see many vendors there, okay, and they have some pricing. Like the one will say 1 kg for 100 rupees, then other will say 1 kg for 80 rupees. You know, to attract the customer. So there are many varieties, many options. So this is what we call perfect competition. Like there is perfect competition. You need to have a perfect competition with another one and make a sell. Okay, that's the aim. So like you must have seen in the online shopping also, there are time when we have discounts are coming, Diwali sale, Independence Day sale, such kind of a summer sale, winter sales, every online site has such kind of a sales, like a major sale when you get product in a very lesser price. So you try to go for that. So that's a perfect competition. Like you wait for that time that when the sale will arrive and go and buy the things. Okay. So this was our perfect competition. Then we have monopolistic market. When one company owns all the market share and can control price and outlet. So there is only one company who just have a good marketing strategy and control the price and outlet. So if you'll see about the we have smartphones. There is a tough competition between iPhone and Samsung. You all are aware of about it. When there was the advertisement also where the Samsung was telling like, hey, iPhone is not good. The screening they buy screens from us only. So these are they own the market. Then there are soft drink, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. We all are aware about this competition. They promise like our taste is better, our taste is better. There are many advertisements when they are demotivating the other one, like they are no, cold drink is not good and Coca-Cola is better. So yes, then we have clothing. There is a tough competition between Zara and H&M. And then we have taxi. There are many tech. If you talk about taxi service, from like past 1 year, I'll say there is another brand, another company that we call Rapido, that is only for two vehicle. But Ola and Uber owns the market. There is very, 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 very good competition between them, and they literally own the market. Like they give the same pricing for the places, but the discounts are good. They give good discounts in that. So there is a competition between Ola and Uber who are going to give a better service. Okay. Then moving forward to oligopoly. This is a market structure with a small number of firms, none of which can keep the other from having a significant influence. Like, yeah, you go, you do your own marketing and I'm doing my own. It's okay. Yeah. Then, so for example, we have SIM card companies. Okay, right now the ruling party is Jio and Airtel. Okay, so the competition will be similar. They will have a similar price, for price as in the recharge prices will be almost similar, 2-3 rupees up and down, nothing much. So they have a perfect competition between each other, but there's nothing like they are keeping holding other person, like you cannot sell it or something like that. They are having a good marketing strategies in them. So at earlier there was these many companies which used to come, but now we have basically we market is ruled by only two companies. So Vodafone and Idea has merged. So it is VI. Rest of them we don't even see. Then we have monopoly, a market structure where one seller or a producer is the sole supplier of the good or service in the market. Very interesting one. You can see Google. Do you see uh, any other internet or a search engine? No, Google is the one who is ruling it. People are trying to make it, but none of them can survive in front of Google. Social media, we talk about Facebook was a very, when Facebook was introduced, it was a big thing. Still, people are not switching towards the Instagram. Many people are uh, prioritizing Facebook. Then we have Indian Railway. You don't see any other railways. You have Indian Railways. That's a single like monopoly. I'm the one. Okay. Sorry. Now we'll discuss about the consumer protection. uh, Consumer protection. So before starting the point, we need to understand the Consumer Protection Act. So the act was first introduced in 1986. Then the revised version came in 2019. Okay. So in the in the previous version, I mean 1986 version, it was if you talk about regulatory, there was no separate regulatory, but in 2019 they have established the Central Consumer Protection Authority, that is CCPA, to regulate the matters related to consumer rights. Okay. So earlier, what before 2019, it was like uh, the court will all see such kind of issues, but now it has a uh, different authority for that, who's gonna see the consumer issues, okay, and see if consumer rights are met or not. Then we have consumer code in 1986. What it was, uh, no there was no separate regulatory, and like there, there was nothing like where you can go and file your complaint. But in 2019 act, they have given a they have given a said that complaint can be filed in a consumer court where the complaint resides or work, making it more convenient for the consumer. So it in the near place, like every city will have a consumer court where they can go and file like issues. Every district will have such kind of a courts where you can go and file your complaint. These are my issues, and this what I'm facing. Then we have product liability in this. What happened in product liability? Like they have given up. There was very less amount of courts where you can go and file the complaint. Like from where you have purchased the item, you can file at that area only. Okay. But now in 2019, the complaint can be filed anywhere. Like you can go, the harm you have, it has caused, you can go and file your complaint there. Then we talk about the code, like amount you can file a complaint for. So if we see in the district level, if you have bought a product up to 1 crore, then you can go and file your complaint in the district level court. If your product is above 1 crore, in between 10 crores, it will be, the complaint will be filed in the state level court. Then if your product price is above 10 crore, then it will be filed in the national level. Earlier, till the 20 lakh only, you can file the complaint with the district court, district area. Then you'll find for 20 lakh to 1 crore, you will file the complaint in um, state court. Then national level above 1 crore. So now they have changed the price. Okay. Then we have e-commerce. If you talk about e-commerce, obviously in 1986 there was no e-commerce services, so there was no provision of it. E-commerce was not even people must have not thought about it. Someday we'll have e-commerce also, but in 2019 act, we have rules of direct selling and extended to e-commerce, addressing modern consumer issues related to online shopping. So especially for the consent of online shopping, we have e-commerce regulation in this. Then we have mediated cell here. uh, the settlement will be like between the advocate can settle the process between both of the parties, the consumer and the one who has sold the product. Like this the amount you pay that individual, and the case will be settled. So this is how people are actually getting amount. So the same example of the energy drink I was talking about. So this is how the cases are settled when you read it in the news that this amount is paid by the individual. This much amount the company has paid to the individual, and he's now rich. Many cases you can quote from that. People are getting benefited by it when you sue the company to protect their image. They pay you for that. They settle the case. Then have product standards. So product standards is very important. It is important for the protection of safety and health of our individual, like consumer. Then fitness for purpose, it should be fit for us. Environmental protection is ease of use. It should be easy to use. Like for the consumer, it should be easy, and it should be protecting our environment. The quality and reliability of the product should be up to the mark. And compatibility between the product, like you can people can compare the product, like this is the amount they are paying and the other person is giving this much. So yeah, so a product standard is very important. Like it's not like other person is giving a high quality of product, then other people think no, I'll give lower quality of product. No, it's important to meet those standards so that the health of our consumer should be benefited. Like the well-being should is very important. From the starting of the slide we are talking about the same thing, like it should be important for the individual, it should protect the individual. Now, it should be easy to use, it should not be tough like a rocket science. Like no, it should be. And you it for the uh product or the market, is it is very important that consumer is using their product again and again, they are buying again and again. That is very important. That can only be ensured when you have a good quality, then only people can rely on you. Okay, so moving forward, so now we will see all the sign of standard signs. So the first one is very important, BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards. So Bureau of Indian Standards was established in 1986, which means it is a national standard body of India. So we all have seen BIS marks in so many products, and even in the advertisement also it used to come. So it is responsible for developing and maintaining and promoting standard across the various sectors. Okay. It formulates a standard of a product, process, system, and service to ensure the quality, safety, and efficiency and interchangeability. Okay. So every product item has to go through BIS mark. You must see at the back, you will see such kind of a logo. It plays a crucial role in consumer protection by ensuring that product meet specific quality and safety standards. Okay, so this mark tells you that the product is safe to use. You will not get this certificate like BIS mark in every product. So these kind of marks, these kind of standards tells us that the product is good, like we can use it, it will help us. Okay, so this was the national standard body which was established in 1986. Remember the EO also, and it ensured that the product quality is good. Okay, then we have ISI mark. It's an international standard mark. The product is recognized on the international level. It's an Indian standard mark actually. ISO is international mark. We'll read about it in a coming slide. So when we talk about ISI, it's a stand for Indian Standard Institution mark. So here this ISI mark tells that quality, reliability, and the product has a good quality. It has a reliability and it provides the safety of a consumer. So if you see that, so you know that it is recognized by the Indian Standard Institution that the product is good to use. So in many product you must have seen ISI, this logo you must have seen. So now you know the full form of it. Okay. Then we have Hallmark. So Hallmark was recently introduced, I guess, and it is usually given to the gold product, that gold has a good quality and it is a pure gold. This amount this amount of gold it has, and the other minerals are this amount. So it has like BIS logo also. If you see, if you have recently buy any jewelry, you must be aware about Hallmark, where you see the BIS mark, and then the purity of gold, like it will be written there. Okay, and the other two things which I'm like not very sure about it, but these are the marks which we call in the hallmark. Okay, essay center and solitary style identification mark. These are the two marks. So I am aware about BIS. In my jewelry also I have seen BIS and purity of gold. The other two I have not seen it. So yeah, from the personal experience only I can quote a better example. So you must see your new gold that you must have bought recently. So usually if you go for to sell the product, they'll ask you if it has a hallmark or not. Yeah. So, and this is the thing. Hallmark is only for the gold and silver product. And then we have Erg mark, which is a agriculture mark. An agriculture product, like when we buy wheat, rice, there you have this Erg mark, this logo. Okay. So it is a certification mark for agriculture product in India. It ensures that it meet a set of standard or given by the government of India. Like these things should be met, and it has met. Then only you will get this certificate. Okay, then only you can put this mark in your product. So this is a mark. Please remember the logo and use AG mark. So AG stand for agriculture. Okay. Then this is ISO mark. It's an international organization of for standardization. So it is a very important mark. In many product I have seen ISO mark, and I was like from past 5 years I was not aware about like it is an international organization for standardization. Then I read about it. So then I know that the how important this mark is. This mark you can only get in your product when you are actually matching the level of international. Okay, the product and services isn't in matching the standards of international level market. So the product can go out of the country and can be consumed. So usually areas such as hospital and insurance have this mark. I have also seen personally, I'm telling you, I have seen ISO mark moreover in my medicines, In my medicine, I have seen ISO mark in many tubes and ointments that I put. It has ISO mark. So if you are buying any product which has ISO mark, you know that it is a good product. No. Then we have Silk Mark, which was launched in 2004, which this mark is only given to the silk product which has a pure silk. Only then this mark will be given. So it ensures that the quality is met, like this is not a duplicate or mixed product, it is a pure silk. So it helps the customer to identify that, yeah, this is a pure thing. Okay. So the customer should not have difficulty to identify the pure silk and the other fabric, the mixed one. So if any sari or any cloth we are buying and it has a silk mark, they are saying that this is a pure silk. Ask them, does it have silk mark? Then this is pure. Okay, so this kind of a logo you will see. So then with the butterfly kind of a thing, so you can identify that, yeah, this is a silk mark. Okay, and then we have wool mark. So this is a certificate to the wool product that this wool is 100% pure and new. Okay, this certificate gives the symbol of quality and reliability. In many wool, Vardhaman, if you buy the Vardhaman, there will be a tag of Vardhaman, then the second tag will be of price, and third will be the wool mark. So they have this kind of, it looked like a wool. So this is a wool mark. Okay, then we have hologram. Hologram, I have a very interesting example for that. It is a small plastic sticker, generally silver, golden kind of a color. When we move the object, it is pasted in. It changes its colors. There are some things written in that. So some texts are written like a date or a year or something is written in that. So the thing I have seen the hallmark was in the books. When we buy a new book, they used to tell us, see the hallmark. It is a new, like it is recognized by the publication. It is an original book. So the hallmark, in my childhood, I have seen a hallmark in books only. I used to just turn them. It was very interesting for me. Okay, after that, when I got my driving license, I see there is a hallmark of RTO. So yeah, and this is how I was known by the whole ground and what the power it holds. Okay. Even also when we have given our boards exam 10 and 12, there also the question paper was sealed. There was a hole mark in the ceiling, if you remember. Okay. Then we have eco mark. Eco mark is an ecological mark, earth like pot symbol, which categorize that the product is eco-friendly, okay, environmental friendly. So these marks significant that the product carries least damage to the environment. Okay, so the eco-friendly things from past 3-4 years we are too much driven towards the eco-friendly things. So that's an eco mark. This is how we identify that it is an environmental friendly product. And then we have FSSAI. So FSSAI stands for Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. About this, you will study in other food and nutrition topic in a more detailed form. It holds a very important part in our field. So here you will understand just the full form. Full form is very important. They may ask you what FSSAI stands for. So it aims to empower consumers with the knowledge to make informed choice. Okay. So it is recognized as a safety complete food, complaint food product bearing the FSSAI logo or a license number. In every food product, if you will see the wrapper of it, you will see the FSSAI mark. And below that, this mark will be there. Below that, there will be a license number also. So check that. If you're buying any food product and it has a questionable thing, then just check for the FSSAI mark. It will be easy for you to understand and to categorize it if it is safe for you to consume, or if it is gonna cause you an issue. So many food items we consume and we upset our stomach and everything. So just check for the FSSAI mark in packed items only. So it will have it like a bread packet also. It has and pizza base also. We have FSAI mark. So just go for that. And chocolates also. So this is it from my end, and we'll solve the questions. To go through the question, I'll read it for you. What are the objective of consumer movement from among the options given below? The first is product safety, price cut, solution of consumer problems, providing consumer information, formation of rules. It's okay if you don't reach to the answer, but I expect you to give the right answer. So make a smart guess. I'll read it again. What are the objectives of consumer movement from among the options given below? A. Product safety. B. Price cut. C. Solution of consumer problems. D. Providing consumer information. E. Formation of rules. Any smart guess? Okay. A, C, D only. Anyone else? I'll wait for you people. Take your time. No rush. Only 3 people are gonna answer me. No problem. I'm happy. So yeah, second is correct. A, C, D, which is product safety, solution of consumer problems, and then we have providing consumer information. Very good. Moving forward, arrange the steps of buying process in sequence. A, evaluate the product. B, exchange product with money. C, find the product. D, recognize the need. E, develop interest in the product. Choose the correct answers from the options given below. So you have to sequence this. Like first, what will be first thing? The second. I'll reread it for you. Okay. Arrange the steps of buying process and sequence. A, evaluate the product. B, exchange the product with money. C, find the product. D, recognize the need. E, develop interest in the product. Okay. Okay. Vijay Lakshmi ji, can you please rethink it? Or your answer 2 is the final answer. You try to rethink. 3. Anyone else want to try? So the correct answer is 3. Congratulations, you people. So it will be recognize the need, then find the product, then develop the interest in the product, then evaluate the product, and we exchange the product with money. So what I am trying to tell you here with this question, that the things which I am teaching is not like they are going to ask you same to same, to copy. No, there will be some additional points also, but you need to remember the concept. If your concept is clear, you'll reach to your answer. It will be easy for you people. No, just remember it what I'm telling you. Like this will be the first thing, then this will be the second thing. Any additional thing they are giving, it's okay. See, like B option, exchange the product with money was the new thing for you people. So you used your mind like how I am gonna buy the product. I'll develop my interest in it. I'll buy the product and I'll give the money, exchange the product with money. I'll pay for it. So this will be your answer. Vijay Lakshmi ji, I hope I have made myself clear to you. Just try to rethink about the things that I have taught you and then evaluate your answer. Yes, third is correct. Moving forward. Types of market. Here we have types of market. The first one is free market product. Second is oligopoly market. Then we have monopoly market, perfect competition, then mixed market. So you need to identify the markets. I'll repeat myself. types of market are, first is free market product, then we have oligopoly, third is monopoly, fourth is perfect competition, fifth is mixed market. Okay, the given codes are A 512, B 451, C 234, and D is 521. Okay, good. Anyone else? I have just taught you this. This is the easiest question. Good, good. Done. So yes, 234 is the correct answer, which means oligopoly market, monopoly market, and perfect competition. There is no such thing called free market product or mixed market. Okay. Now, what are the consumer problems in India? A. Lack of information. B. Poor transportation facilities. C. Prosperity. D. Illiteracy. E. Alternative packaging. The given options are A, B, C, D, B, B, D, E, C, A, D, E, D, C, D, E. I'll repeat my question. What are the consumer problems in India? A, lack of information. B, poor transportation facilities. C, prosperity. D, illiteracy. E, attractive packaging. Okay, let me check the answer. So the answer is A, D, E only, which means lack of information, illiteracy, and attractive packaging. Very good. So whose all four were correct? Who has given all the four questions answer correct? So to join the classes of PGTRB 2024, do contact in the number given below, 7070701005. For the more information, you can contact in the number. And this was just a demo class for you. And I hope you find it interesting to, to have the easiest explanation and in a very interesting way. Do join our classes. Okay, great. Panipriya, great. Nice. So you actually understood everything. That was nice. Good. Okay, good. Vijay Lakshmi ji. We'll meet again. Thank you for joining us. Bye bye. Take care.